It's high time that, and it's good that it's happening. I can see the recent happenings here in Nairobi about commitment by France in terms of securing digital and AI, blah, 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 whatever that is happening. I hope it's all about that and partnership between most African countries and France. And I'd like to appreciate France because they're stepping forward. And like I said in the earlier video, there is where manufacturers need to consider the local talent that is available here in Kenya. So right now, in as much as the discussion is being agreed between France and Kenya and many other African countries, it's upon you as manufacturers to consider that possibility and make your entry into Africa. Let me speak Kenya generally. I can't assume we are all the same as in terms of manufacturing. So here in Kenya, it's good to consider such options. And here's an example is a car manufacturing company called Mobius. So Mobius started that way. It wasn't heard of that we could have a car manufacturing here in Nairobi along Mombasa Road. So to any manufacturer who makes laptops, it's a good welcome, especially since France has initiated that approach. By the talks are ongoing, so I don't know the conclusion, but it's a good trajectory to show you that it is possible to use local talent to make good consumer products. So within the discussions, they have talked about, laptops, computers, desktops, and many things to do with tech, but I'm focusing on computers. So computer market is really, and it's readily available as long as they are quality products. And Kenya has shown the capacity to make those good products. We just need somebody to step up and say, here we are, guys. We are looking for this qualification. We are looking for this, maybe if it's a short digital gap or, tech gap in terms of either making some components. You have a model, you say we are training maybe in about 1,000, 2,000 for a program of three months. Then after that, they're enrolled into manufacturing. It happens, but the market is available and it's high time for you to consider coming into Kenya, starting those manufacturing. Doesn't matter which, whether it's HP, Lenovo, Dell, all of you, it's high time to consider that talent. We cannot remain the same year on year in out. Things change and people get smarter. Human beings, we evolve, we learn, we adapt, and we invent. That's how we came from the bow and arrow into now the current kind of, those, you know what I mean. Then finally, Kenya has shown great capacity to bring solutions. It's not about just making the computers. We are solving the issues with computing. There's still a large number of people who still need to understand some of these computers, the way they do, how they operate, how you navigate through the current technologies like AI, how AI is present. So people just hear AI on the news, but it's good sometimes. Some of those things, they are felt on the ground. Maybe there's a large number of people who are, and that is within Nairobi, those who consume AI a lot in terms of either if it's news, tech, or productivity solutions, like even apps and so many things like those, especially coding and either programming. So you have those kind of solutions, but there's still a large chunk of people who still aren't aware of those technologies. And it's up to the number of technicians and enthusiasts, including myself, who can be able to either give direction, give guidance, teach people about those things, and they understand. And eventually, like I said, people learn evolve, adapt, and invent. So it's really good to consider that option. You as a manufacturer, wherever you are watching this video, come into Kenya. Kenya is open, peaceful, great, humble people, humble in a good way. Humble people who are ready to welcome and implement changes in the society. We desire to create solutions, not just buy, use, throw away. Buy, use, throw away. We don't do that. We prefer things that last and solve our problems as Kenyans. So welcome, Karibu Kenya. So the summit is ongoing. For those of you who are not aware, so the summit is ongoing. There's several heads of state, and it's a high time you pay attention to what is happening and learn and make the right choice. Come into Kenya, do something big. See you and bye-bye.